Hello everyone, it's Brian, and welcome back to Skyrim Survival Legendary, the game where the cat has 9 lives, and we are doing something very important right now. I have realized that we just had a stupid iron sword up there, and we're putting the Blade of the Rift, or the Blade of ... in our case, into a nice display over our bed. And we have reached level 39, and we are ready for some Riften training that I think is gonna put us over the top right now. Are we gonna do it? Armor to 70, armor to 70, yes! And we are leveling up. We are leveling up, and we are ready to be at level 40. Let's just trade her some money potions back, or whatever other potions we can find, since we're a little bit short on stuff. And we'll look around at the store here. Just, I'm just going to the markets and seeing who's got what here. So he's got a smithing thing, a thing that helps me smith, and I just want to get that. We'll pick up our stuff in our garden, since that's respawned. We haven't been to Riften in long enough that it's respawned. And we are now ready to go to our bed and level up to level 40. And you know what that means. It means that it's time to let the dragons out. That we will, by the end of this episode, we will have fought a dragon, because we are, or almost are, dragon ready. Now, having just leveled up, I think it would be a crying shame not to go straight back to Grelka and take 5 more light armor trainings, the last 5 I am ever allowed to take, because she only trains up to level 75, I believe. So we have done that. Now, while we're in Riften, I have a couple of quests to turn in. So here's Mjol. We got her sword Grimseaver back, and we will say, here it is. And look, she puts it right in her back, and it's big, and it's green, and it's there. So we have done Mjol, and I believe I also have the lovely lady of the Hall of the Dead to bring whatever thing from her dad, or whatever it was, or just even tell her that I brought the dagger to Anders.
Please accept this as a token.
And she is going to give us a token of her whateverness, and we have turned that in. Now, I'm going to take a quick run around Riften and just pick up the ingredients that are lying around on plants, because it's there. And now let's go ahead and apply our perks. I want to get the matching set perk on light armor. And I'm thinking I may actually take one more light armor, just basic thing, because I think that might be enough to make glass armor be able to. Let's check it out. Yes, 465. Armor rating 465. That should pretty much be that's at or near the armor benefit cap. You can't get any more benefit from armor than somewhere in about the mid 400s, and I haven't looked it exactly up, but that's about what it is. So in terms of armor rating, we are dragon ready for sure. Make sure we have this scaled armor of the Traveler that she gave us, but I just don't think we're gonna need that exactly. I'm gonna stuck it in the wherever. Now, there is one awkward thing I have remembered, which is there's Serrata. She is standing there with us because she still wants us to take us back to her home, and she's not going to go away from us, and I think it would be wrong to fight the first dragon with a companion. So I have taken the slow train to Solitude here, which is as near as I can get to her home, which is in the far northwest of the map. And we're going to take Serrata home real quick and make absolutely sure we don't level up to level 41 in the process, because that would just be extra wrong. So here's a road. We're going to go down the road. We're going to go there. And we're not going to do that other quest, even though that's that quest we've been wanting to do for, our theory has been on our list for a really long time, is to meet Avelstein. Oh, that's a bear, but we have no time for you, Mr. Bear. We have no time for you. There's another horse and a guy. But we are just galloping as if we're on a mission. On a mission to kill a dragon, but first to ditch our presently unwanted companion, because we do not want to be taking a companion to fight the first dragon, especially because there's a whole bunch of stupid guards anyway. It's not like that's going to be a super hard first dragon. I'm much more worried about the second dragon than the first dragon, but still, it's the mere fact that we're doing a dragon, and that will mean I will have very little further control over when dragons will suddenly enter my life. Actually not picked up a lot of aggro on this. Surprisingly little aggro on this little voyage to sea. Well, there was another. Comes another bear. Trying to figure out how to get down here without, dashing horsey to death on the rocks. It's always pretty hilarious when you jump off a thing and then the horse dies underneath you, and sometimes you die underneath you too, and sometimes you don't, depending on how things went. But so far, we have managed to keep Horsey alive all this time. One last little bear. He somehow, either that was a new bear or he got down with us. So here is the Road Jetty, or whatever this is called. Ice water jetty. And somehow that bear, he must have aggroed onto somebody in the fort. That's the fort we're supposed to eventually deal with some Thalmor in, but travel to Castle Volkihar. And here we are. This is the ancestral home of our special buddy Serrata. It's also the home of some little spiky grass, and I just like to run around here on the beach and pick up some spiky grass while I'm here. But the real thing is to walk past all these irritating gargoyles and gain admittance to Castle Volkihar.
Go away. We don't suffer trespassers.
Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serrata's back. Open the gate.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave.
Right. Talk to vampires.
Lady Serrata's been gone a real long time.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serrata? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serrata has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it!
Unfortunately, this is the only part of the castle I'm allowed in right now.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
He
I'm
has the scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
I am Kajit has done nothing.
I am Harken, Lord. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just. For centuries we lived here, far from the care. I was about to suggest there is but one gift. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion. Then you will be prey, like all
But
mortals.
Kitty's not gonna do
I will spare
that.
your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall.
Kitty's a good guy. Good gal.
Behold the power.
Behold the power.
This is the power that I offer. Now,
Make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
And that was that. He just poofs us outside of his thing, and we better not go back in there. So, now we have to get back to civilization, and we have no fast-traveling ways to do it, so it's a good thing that we brought Horsey McHorseface, because we're going to have another little dash across the countryside, except I can't resist picking up the Nern route, because I think I'm still collecting those for what's-her-face, but even if I can't remember which of the things I still have to get for her, but I think I have to get those for her. Here's
Someone do something.
oh, I see. I think those are like my supposed friends. Might be Evelstein, but he's busy, so we're gonna just say see ya, we'll get back to you later. And we are heading this way. Good little Nern route run. Just picking them up left and right. Cool little ship there, probably full of bad guys of some type. And we got some wolves fighting a mud crab. Zip across some more area. Something's tracking on me here. Oh! Somebody with a fireball! That's all very exciting. Thank you for missing. I'm going to try to, whoever that is, I'm going to try to get him to aggro on these. See if I can get him to tick off these horkers without ticking them off myself. Come on, shoot another fireball at me. Go ahead, shoot me a fireball. Now, he's a little too smart. Alright, well, I'm out of here. I wonder if a fireball would warm me up there. I could get some get health back from being too cold. Trade it in for losing health with a fireball. Not going to find out. Not going to stay around to find out. We are just going to take the road, which will eventually lead us. This one's leading us around the front end of Solitude. There's the East Empire Company warehouse. There's people we can talk to down there, and even I think even a wow! It just like dropped a bear on me from somewhere. That's exciting. But we're really trying to get back to Whiterun so that we can kill a dragon. Apparently, we might have to deal with a bear first. Won't let me use a cart while I'm in combat. But hey, I think we need bear pelts, right? For Timba Whitearm. We're trying to make progress on that project. So let's do that. Using up my cheap arrows here. Here comes a horse to help. I love when the horsies help. Alright, so that is taken care of. We've got another bear pelt. So we've got some stored in Riften somewhere. Our little chest there. Alright, but we have a rendezvous with destiny here. We need to go to Whiterun. we will horse our way up. We need a night of rest at the inn. Warm up by the fire, too. We seem to be friendly with these people, so we can have some extra fish. Kitty likes fish. And I need some glass arrows, so I'm just gonna wump off some wood, and then I need to find somebody with some malachite, which Bellathor does not have. How about you? Yes, refined malachite. We'll take your malachite, and we will pound together a whole bunch of glass arrows so that we can shoot the dragon with decent arrows. Alright, let's just check that we've got everything in order. We've got our armor right. So I'll put on magic suppression. I've got resist frost. I really need a resist fire necklace. I haven't come across one yet. Alright, here we go. We need to go to the Western Watchtower, which is right over here. It is on fire, so it's looking like a fire dragon, which reminds me I should probably leave Horsey over, let's say, here, behind this rock, so that Horsey doesn't become the first casualty of the dragon. Get our arrows equipped. Have to use what resistances we have if we start getting fire breathed on. And let's go check in with Irileth, who has been waiting
Guardsman,
these
what
many
happened?
episodes.
Where's this dragon? Quickly now.
I don't know.
So we go in the tower,
Kinneret, save us. Here he comes
and
again.
yeah, as soon as we tag the tower, it says here he comes again.
Arrow count.
So let's see, shall I try to go up on the roof here and shoot some?
What was that?
He just got.
Can't hide from me.
You get breathed fire on, or is it just on fire? I guess it's on fire. Kill the dragon. All right, I am all about. There it is. There it is. Dragon. He's got some weird Mirulak kind of name. We'll find out what his. He's a named dragon, but he's gonna get plopped.
Now you're going to pay.
He's gonna get kittied. Except he's apparently not gonna come where I can shoot him from the tower, so I think I'm gonna get down. We're just gonna go get in the thick of the battle here, because we didn't come to wait for guards to kill a dragon. We came to kill a dragon. Shoot the dragon. Murmelnir. Trying to get up there, stay. If I can get a few surprise. Well, never mind. I was hoping I could get some surprise whacks. But no surprise whacks. There's a certain amount of flying around behavior by dragons. You know, you have to kind of chase them around to even be allowed to fight them. They won't just stand and fight. They like to go around and randomly aggro some cow and go fight some other people, and then they'll come back and suddenly be right on you. Now I can't figure out where he even is. Is he like right on top of me, or where's his bubble? There he is. Now I'm shooting a guard. Then we need a guard. Get out of the way, Irileth. Shoot the dragon. Kitty, shoot a dragon. I think I'm actually doing a fair amount of this damage. I'm just going to get some, I know that looked like a frost resistance potion, but they also do fire, the ones I made. Just in case I get a full breath, I just want a little bit of fire resistance. I don't want to get one-shotted by the first dragon in the game, although he seems perfectly happy to fry guards. You're getting a free pass on direct dragon attacks, and that is definitely not going to be the case with future dragons. We're going to get full dragonness. This is the intro dragon, the baby dragon, but we have let the dragons out, and now they're going to start randomly appearing as encounters and chasing us down, and having all sorts of horrible dragony stuff happen. And we're doing bit by bit. I can see when I shoot him that I'm actually chopping a reasonable amount of health off. If by reasonable you mean a detectable amount of health. Now we're getting somewhere. They go through phases of behavior. They walk around on their wing nubs and try to bite people. But this one is down. The first dragon is down. We are in the dragon phase of Skyrim at long last. At level 40, we have finally done for Myrmulnir. And he's going to melt away, and we're going to get ourselves an actual dragon soul. Kitties, got a dragon soul. We're going to get all called Dragonborn a lot. They can start winning. And, oh, and it's got dragon bone and dragon scales, and they weigh a ton. I'm not sure I even want it. Like, I have to get to, like 100 smithing before I can start, making arrows and armor out of those. I don't need to make armor out of them. I may just leave that here because it's so freaking heavy, and I'm a long way from having enough smithing. And we've learned a shout, so now we demonstrate it, and that makes the men all, oh my god, you're the Dragonborn about it. I think I need one of them to talk to me to tell me to go back to the Jarl.
I'm glad you're on our side.
Yes. Where's the guy that says, oh my gosh, you're the Dragonborn? Aha!
I can't believe it. You're in the very... That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon.
I think you may be right.
I think I am.
I can shout now.
That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Right, so we can shout. I think that's about all that this castle has for us, and so we will find Horsey, and we will go back, and right about here, yes, kaboom! Dovahkiin! There's the guys way up on the top of the mountain, calling to us, the Greybeards. So we're going to have to eventually go up there, or not even all that far from now. And hey, look, our tree bloomed. Denitza's tree, brand new sapling. It's a big, pretty pink tree. I don't know how many zillions of times I've been, through here with characters before I realized that tree actually changes.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the
All
watchtower?
right, the
Was
Jarl.
dragon there? Dragonborn. What do you know about the dragon? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Okay, so now they're going to have a conversation about how there's Greybeards in the mountain, and they're about Dragonborn, and they study the voice and shouting. Meanwhile, I'm going to go and disenchant a few things that I don't want anymore. I guess only that one thing. They can blab some more.
Whatever happened when you killed that dragon? It revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards.
Look at his awesome Captain Kirk slump in that throne.
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn.
He's theining us.
I named
We
you
got
Thane
themed
of
again.
Whiterun. It's the greatest
All right, we're
honor
going to
to
get a
be
house,
elected.
Carl. It's going to be Lydia.
I assign you Lydia
She's sworn to
as a
carry our
person of
burdens.
this guard, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your
She's only going to be
badge
allowed
of
to do that
office.
around town, though.
I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
And I think I may actually buy the house here, because I've got
No matter.
Good to see
tons of gold.
Learn with the
Splendid.
Greybeards.
There's a house
And
available.
we'll
Wonderful.
take it.
Here's the key to your new home.
That'll give us a
I'll be glad-
place
And of course,
to
now, what would you like to purchase?
get,
Very well.
like
Is there anything
adopt
else you'd like to
children
purchase?
and
Very
have
well.
spouses
Is there
and
anything else
things.
you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there
I
anything
just realized
else
I
you'd
bought
like
the
to purchase?
alchemy thing.
Very
What I
well.
actually want
Is
is the
there
children's
anything else
bedroom.
you'd
So
like to
hey, easy
Very
come,
well.
easy go.
Is there
We'll
anything else
replace
you'd
our
like to
alchemy
purchase?
lab.
Very well.
Alchemy
Is there
lab,
anything
we
else
hardly
you'd like
ever
to
knew
purchase?
ya.
Very well.
So
Is
now
there
we
anything
can
else you'd like to purchase?
adopt children,
We still have a city to defend.
Yes,
gain a mother's love. Here's Lydia.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house.
What does that
The Jarl,
mean?
The title of Thane. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you.
So we're just
and
gonna
all
leave
you-
her there, and I think she'll follow me home. And let us adopt this little girl.
You're the best.
She already likes us.
It's since she died. I wound up here, but really? Do you? Oh, wow. Are you? Yay! Thanks, Mama.
All right,
I
so
promise
now
I'll be
come
the
to my
best
new
dog
house,
ever.
kid. We will check it out. Another place to, you know, dump books on bookshelves and things, because somehow I just cannot resist collecting every skill book.
It's
And
everything I have a family again.
all right, so she's happy,
I
and
can't
she'll
thank you
gradually
enough.
start gathering little items. But also, when we sleep here, we get the mother's love. I just realized there is a place for me to stick the axe of Whiterun, and this time it named itself right. Like this. Oh, I could display it over my bed, but then I'd have to have a shield with it. All right, so let's see. We awaken feeling a mother's love, and I think that means like healing spells work better or something for, I don't know, 24 hours or something. You know, it's sort of, you know, another extra bonus. Another extra bonus. Now, of course, Kitty really needs to get married. And I will admit I did change my mind. I'm coming back here for the stupid dragon scales. Maybe I'll want them someday, because I know it's a limited supply, and maybe I'll want them. So I'm just going to drag them all the way back and stick them in the house. Got a house to keep them in. Didn't have a house a minute ago. So we're going to stick it in this chest. And now we have a little supply of dragon body parts ready for future things. But I know some of you proposed that Kitty marry Horsey McHorseface, so we'll have to take that under advisement. Kitty was thinking of marrying a fellow Khajiit. The Khajiit I like the most is Jazargo. Kitty wants to marry Jazargo. So we haven't even been to Winterhold yet, but what I need to do now is we got to go visit these Greybeards up on top. And I could ride all the way around here to Ivarstead, and we got quests there too, or I could come at it from the other direction. So I could go there, or I could go over here to Riften, which would mean I could also have a more interesting ride. I could speak with Isran to get the next part of the Dawn Guard done. And I think that's probably the better way, because there's nothing, Valtheim Towers or whatever. That's not very... I'd much rather come at it from the Riften side and keep Dawn Guard moving along, because I think Dawn Guard is going to be some fun. I want to get an enhanced crossbow and stuff. So we're back here in Riften at Kitty's, summer home. Kitty's moving up in the world of home ownership. And let us see what we need to do around the house here. Should probably get some more food out of the barrel, because Kitty only eats fish, so Kitty needs to get some salmon steaks. Eventually, Riften will respawn, and I'll be able to do the respawn thing. Let's just discard any books on the bookshelf as part of Kitty's thing. And I'm going to do a little bit of random enchanting McChant face. Just going to build up my enchanting sum, and I'll use one grand gem on like a carrying capacity thing. So now I can carry a little bit more. If you can only enchant one thing, I like to do the carrying capacity. And I did some greater gem ones on some rings, just so I'll have some stuff to trade. And I'm making some useful potions, some healing, and some resists and money and all of that kind of stuff. Just catch it. I really need to get some more reagents. Kitty's pretty low in reagents. However, I'm gonna lower my weight by stashing a lot of this stuff in this barrel here, since this is apparently the house where we're going to do all of our alchemy, because it's the one that has a thing in it. And what else? I'm going to gather these bear pelts. I think it's time to start. If we can kill dragons, we can kill 10 bears, or it looks like 7 more bears. So we're going to start looking for some bears. Get out in the world of bears. Now, let's get our armor on right, and let's get back out there. And we're going to go over to Castle Dawnguard, or whatever Castle Dawnguard is called. And get that quest tagged off. Various guys. Here we have some Wolfie McWolf faces. And we're going to have to kill them real quick so they won't eat Horsey while we're in here, not being allowed to take Horsey with us. Because, yeah, there's a castle down this little crevice in the rock. Horsey wants to fight wolves, and we will help Horsey fight wolves if we can manage to actually shoot at the wolves. There's one. Missed. Missed. And the arrow always comes out of a funny place. You can't just... There we go. Aim with the little reticle like you'd think you could aim. Alright, back to Castle Dawnguard. We'll run through the thing, and I need to be collecting these reagents, especially blue butterflies. So many blue butterflies we see, I'm definitely picking up there. And blue little blue little flowers around here. Some blue flowers. I see a red dot. I think the vampires have come to make a little test, a token attack. And conveniently, that means Isran's out here, but I need to kill these vampires. We've got some nice arrows. Not doing much damage. Oh, there she is. Down here. Hi. Got you. Plain vampire. Going all invisible on us. Careful to make sure I notice who's a vampire and who's a Dawnguard. He's going all invisible. Where are you? Oh, I think I shot her invisible. But where is she? I think I actually killed her. Pulled the thing and saw a spray of blood. There's the one we killed before. Body go. Oh, Master Vampire. They must have already killed him while we were Kitty was busy harvesting butterflies. Alright, well, missing body. And I need to talk to Isran, which I can conveniently do right here on the steps, although I do want to go in there and get some more crossbow bolts.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses.
I do like how this castle gradually improves over the arc of the story.
Well,
you come back and they got new stuff built up, new people.
A woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
She wanted to go home, so I took her home.
I'm waiting to hear what any of this means. And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
Kitty's getting scolded.
So they have everything they wanted by the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. When did I say it? We just... If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good... There are people I've met and worked with over the years. If you can find them, we must... Right to the point, aren't you?
Alright, so we gotta recruit some more cool people, and these are the ones... Yeah, Serene is who I especially want, because I think she's the one that eventually lets us make enhanced crossbows. Plus, then we'll have people that actually just sell us the crossbow bolts.
Last I knew, he'd bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
And you just got the regular stuff. Alright, so I want to just make a quick trip into the castle to run around. Alright, let's look where these guys are. Oh, so he's even sort of almost on the way. Now, Serene is all way the hell over there by Solitude, but they're both part of that quest. Let's go ahead and turn on a few little quest markers here. Alright. But before we do that, I want to run in here and just gather crossbows from the little, crossbow bolts from the little tables here. So, you know, they got some on the table down here. You go up in the towers. They got some on the little tables. And you go to each of the towers and you find the little spots. And I went ahead and gathered some of their food. You know, they had some fish barrels and stuff. And so that is taken care of. And now we have some regular crossbow bolts. You know, I've still got the good dwarven ones, but still frustrated I can't find this body. Isn't this who we... Oh, okay. I thought that was who he killed before, but there's the body. So she just rolled further down the hill than I thought. All right, so we are headed out, and another batch of blue butterfly hunting, another interesting, useful reagent, because we really need to build back our reagent supplies. And here we are back at Horsey. Okay, so, revelers.
Is there any way you'd rather spend the day than drinking
Hunting brew mead, I always call it hunting brew mead because of, you know, how they spelled it and all, but hunting brew mead.
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey.
Yeah, it's a little more Germanic in its pronunciation. Hunting brew mead. Fair enough. Alright, but on the little mappy poo, alright, we can return Silgia's little thing, and then we can get up there and go recruit Gunmar on our way to Iverstead, and therefore the Greybeards up on top of the hill, which is the next step in the main quest. Kitty's actually doing some main quest. Not going to exclusively do the main quest, but I'm going to start pounding through some main quest action. So Silgia appears to be up here. We took her thing to her parents and back.
Ah, yes. I appreciate.
Here's your letters from your mom and dad.
I want you to have this.
Dad.
I insist. Good talking to you.
And she's happy, and she's giving us like a gold ruby necklace or whatever it said. Silver amethyst. I didn't pay any attention. Whatever it was, she gave it to us, and that was a bear. And I'm actually going to go back up here rather than just run past the bear. We're actually officially in the hunt for bears now. Kitty thinks that Kitty might be able to do a bear. So let's do a bear. Leave Horsey up here. I don't know why I've got detected eyeball. But I've got detected eyeball. I guess we haven't gotten back into hiding from the bear. Well, we're going to just... Bear's sort of down this hill a little bit. We're going to get us a bit of bear. Start killing bears when we see them. Now, there's different levels of bear. There's, like, plain bears, and then there's, like, cave bears that are harder, and snow bears. That's cave bear. Alright, we did some damage. I don't think that was even I don't think we got a surprise attack. Bear's looking for us. It's going to come around to us. Oh, come on. Or the bear's just going to go after Horsey. Yeah, I went to the whole trouble of parking Horsey back there. Now the bear's going for Horsey. Let's see if we shoot the bear. Alright, now there's a bear. Oh, man. Oh, it's scary. Here comes the bear. I'm gonna go the paralysis route. We're gonna do one of these. Ooh, okay, well that wasn't a huge amount. Now look at that. Armor rating of 463 will do that to you. That was full bear whacking, and it wasn't... I mean, that was some damage, but it wasn't too bad. But we're gonna just... So we paralyzed him, and now he's unparalyzed. But we are doing a bear. Kitty did a bear on this rock. A little poem. Alright, we need to get healed there. We got another bear pelt for Timbo Whitearm. We'll do a little healing, the heal face, and on down the road to more bears, more main quests, and sooner than we like, I'm sure there'll be another dragon, because they start appearing as kind of random encounters. Alright, we got wolves. I'm going to just pop them off real quick, because I don't want to build up. It's irritating when I build up too much aggro, and then it's hard to ditch it, and the things are a million miles away, but they won't drop aggro, and if I go inside anywhere, like Horsey will magically teleport to them and get killed. But they'll magically teleport to Horsey and kill Horsey, whatever. All the little Horsey bugs. I'm just trimming my aggro here. Keep them aggro trimmed. Keeping it tight. Tight aggro. We have one wolf. Guess we get like a little microscopic bit of archery. If we can actually hit the thing. I think we have to hit something and do damage to get a gain archery thing. Now, we need to get down into this volcanic region. That's where we were not all that long ago, doing the Denitsa quests and getting all of our Jazzbay grapes. Apparently we have a skeever. He's skeevery. There he is. Oh, he bit us. Hope he didn't get a disease. Skeever disease. Alright, skeever's dead. Oh, skeever's dead. Alright, here we go. Trying to find our way down. There's a Khajiit. Fellow Khajiit. He's handsome, isn't he?
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler. If it
you know, the drug dealer, as it were. He's holding skooma. Well,
all right then.
We'll just let him go about his business. Seem to be going up, not down. That's the way the road goes. Alright, there's down. This is good. And here's Darkwater Crossing!
I'm just worried
We made some friends here, so we'll take all their wheat. That'll be useful for some potions. I'd like to sleep because I'm drained, but these seem to be non-sleepy McSleep-face things for us. And I did make friends with them. Yes, I did make friends with them. Well, it's going to be what it's going to be. I guess we'll take their wheat. We're out of here. On toward Gunmar. Gunmar seems to be approximately due north of us. I'm going to follow my compass. If I see those hunters, remember the sunbathing hunters? I'm just keeping my eye out. Let's see them. I don't remember exactly where those were. Just because I think they might have had a bed I could sleep in. I just want to borrow a free bed, but instead I'm getting a free wolf. I think I'm almost to Gunmar. I bet he's at that cave. Him down there. That looks kind of Gunmarian. Kronvanger Cave. Alright. It's got some spider looking stuff. Let's see. Alright, I've still got. Before I talk to him, I got. Well, they came. That's good. I was worried I was going to go back and chase them down to ditch my aggro. I got one more. Keeping the aggro trimmed. There he is. Can we get him? Apparently, yes. Yes, we can. Alright, he is down. Alright, Gunmar. What do you want?
Mind yourself. You there. Hold. I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks.
A bear? Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
I'm afraid he's. Besides,
apparently he's tracked him into a spider cave, which is a little odd.
Tell me more about what's going on.
So, do a little recruiting conversation, but then apparently we get to go in this cave and find a bear. But I think we're going to find some spiders. What do you think? An inner voice tells me that there's going to be spiders. But spiders, bears, that's all fine. And This is going to be a enforced Gunmar companion little thing. Hopefully he's not going to be one of these run-ahead guys. Yeah, spiders. Several spiders on the way to a bear. Sometimes you get a cave where there's, you just walk right in and there's a bear and you're done. And apparently this one counts as a cave for its random generation purposes. Also, apparently Gunmar is going to be doing nothing, as far as I can tell. He only wants to fight the bear. That's fair. He can let me fight all the spiders, and apparently he will be interested in only the bear. So, frostbite spiders. Just gonna pick up my arrows and any interesting loot they have, which turns out to be not very much. And inward we go into Kronvanger Cave. Continuing the spider theme so far. You think a bear snuck in here, Gunmar? It's a big cave. Just explore our way down it. Fight through the spiders with absolutely no help from Gunmar. See that arrow on that rock in front of me? That's what happens with the weird perspective thing of being in third person and arrow aiming at close quarters. A little bit weird. Find a little more cinematic. I think it's easier for you guys to watch if I'm in third person, but every now and then I got to go to first person just to be able to function. These aren't very hard spiders, by the way. It's just like some of them are one shot, one kill, and some of them are apparently 2 shots, 1 kill. We're working our way down to the bottom of Kronvanger Cave. I don't hear any bear noises though. Bear noises. Ooh, there's a skeleton in the water. To me, that's always a skeleton floating in the water is always a sign I ought to just check out what's in the water. And sure enough, there's a chest. You know, if there hadn't been a skeleton floating there, I probably wouldn't have even come here. Ooh, ebony arrows. Those will come in handy some of these days. I think it's funny that the water isn't quote-unquote freezing cold in caves. Right, and we continue deeper in. Oh, into Kronvanger Broodlair. Alright, it's gonna get deeper, so we're gonna leave it here at level 40. We will see you next time when the cat has 9 lives.